So the thing that I think is important for us to work on has to do with the timing of your preparation. Your timing with your take back on your forehand side tends to be a little bit before the ball bounces is when your hands start to prepare the racket.
And that's probably late.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Here's the bounce right here. You see your hands are just starting to come up. And so this is your ready position. Now, the good news is your body has started to turn. It's not in a full unit turn yet. It's probably about halfway there. Your hands really haven't done much of anything yet. Like they're really, if you just took your body and just turned it back here, you'd still be in a ready position. Yeah. So your hands haven't done anything at the bounce. Well, they've done a little bit. They've turned a couple inches at the bounce. Most of the preparation, like I would call this a full unit turn at this point.
Sure.
Most of the preparation happens after the bounce. Just to be really clear, body we definitely want to see at 90 degrees, and hands, given the shape of your swing, which I like a lot, I'd like to see your dominant hand up at shoulder height and in the position where you can just let it go and go through the rest of your swing. If there's still more of this to do and the ball is already bounced and you've misread like at all, like the ball that's coming, you've got a lot of work to do with your hands to get in a position where you can uncoil your body and actually hit a solid shot. Let's look at that same element. So here comes the ball.
Oh yeah, he's way way earlier
than
me.
So the ball is still falling. Yeah. It's not going to bounce for a couple frames yet. Yeah. And he's in a full unit turn position now. But right now, your response to identification is a proper response with your feet, which is your outside foot pivoting in the direction of the ball. Your body and your hands don't go along with it. And so there's frequently multiple steps where your body and your hands are just kind of chilling while your feet are doing what they're supposed to do. And so we need to connect your feet with your body and your hands. So I'd like to see a couple of just practice repetitions where you go through a full sequence of split step, and then on your first move with your right foot, which is going to be to pivot out to the side, I want to see your core and your hands just link up with your foot.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. Good job. All right. Now, after your split, I'm going to toss out to your right, and you are going to respond by making your first move and then moving out to the ball. We're not going to hit the ball yet. Good. Nice job. Good job. So here's identification right here. So feet starting, body, hands moving together. You look a lot more athletic in this position moving to the ball than, I mean, before your hands were down by your side, and you're literally like making your first several steps without any kind of preparation yet. Nice job. All right, so here's ball.
Yeah.
flying. So I mean, yeah, there's really no comparison between the two. So here's the bounce, just so we have direct comparison.
Yeah.
So you've reached the full unit turn position here. I'd say that's pretty much in line with what we saw from Roger and Novak. Like the ball's on the way down, you're fully turned. All right, good job. Now we're gonna train this a little bit with me varying the feeds.
All right.
And so whether it's short, whether it's high, whether it's wide, whether it's hard, you're going to respond the same way. Split. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
I'm not ready. Yeah, okay.
So back to old Jeremy here.
Yep.
And then when I feed again, I'm going to start to give you different looks again. And so this is really going to test you now. I don't care what I feed. I want your very first move to be full preparation. Two more practice ones for me. One more. Good. Here we go. Same move, no matter what. Good. So before on the left, and now on the right. So it's better, but I feel like this is halfway.
Right.
On the right, you know, it's like it's in a better position. It's a heck of a lot better than that. But I'd like to see you bring it up that much again.
Yep.
But yeah, you're gonna have to drill this. Like
Right.
in a normal like lesson student like environment, it would just be assumed that like, oh, you get it, and so. But you can see here that it's not that simple. Like you're gonna have to really train this for it to become a habit to happen the right way.
Yep.
So that's the hard part. Like this is the easy part. Like we identified it. We've made improvement, not to where we want to get to, but probably halfway there. And now when you go home, it's you have to put in the reps and you got to check it because as you can tell, like if you take it for granted, it's like, oh yeah, I get it. Like you're gonna go right back to that.
Right.
If you're like, oh, no problem, like this is easy, because it's just habit.
Good.
Yeah, good start.